Give it a few minutes. Bro, whatever, man. Come on. Is anyone in here? Let's have a look. Hurry up, man. The first 10 seconds are the most important of a video. You have to really capture people, but it's the first 10 seconds. It's been a bit dead, man. Yo, as soon as you lot popped up, yeah, this woman's just popped up saying, coming over. I'm not even lying, mate. You're finished, mate. Nah, just getting going. What are you saying, man? Everyone alright, yeah? What are you lot saying? Bruce Lee with a 79 pence. Thanks for that. Yeah, give him a thumbs up. Hold on a minute. Bro, fuck off, man. Right, sorted. Nonce. Yeah, so you know, yesterday, yeah, I got kicked out of town again. I got kicked out of the city centre. You know, by the fucking police. They searched me again, innit? And like, I went to get my bus home, yeah. You know, the last bus at like 12 a.m. But my card declined. Not because I ain't got money, but because that bus operators, they don't accept my card for some reason. So I went back into town, innit? I thought, fuck it, I'm gonna get the last bus back. You know, I mean the first bus, you know, at 5 a.m. So I was just hanging about, and then he came up to me again. Someone says racial stereotyping. So I'm not really into all that shit. I was with Boxing King Media, innit? You know, in this little pub, and he was interviewing me. And the security came up to us, you know, and told us to basically get out, that we can't film in like a shopping centre. And Boxing King Media was like trying to say, oh, it's because we're, you know what I mean, if we was white, it wouldn't have happened. But I said to him, how many white people have you seen like filming, you know, in the shopping centre, and security have allowed it? You've probably never seen it. But I'm not into all that. But you know, if the police like keep kicking me out of the city, I'll just say I'll go to court. You know, and just say to the judge, like, I was just sat there minding my own business. So it might be racial, you know, and just pretend like it might be true, but I'm not really into it. The police mistake you for Triple R because you copy him so much. Well, that as well, him going up to the police, you know, with a photo of me, saying, oh, do you know Ty and Boo and all that. He said, but the police said, like, the reason why, you know, when they searched me, they said that they're sending me out of the city because I've got previous, you know, with knives. That's what he said. That's what this policeman said. He said, you've got like history, you know, with knives. I was like, what are you talking about? But it was that one where the escort came round here and she seen it was recording and she left. So I got the knife out. But I was just fucking about. Coming over, yes. But why didn't you pull your white card out? I hate all that. It is cringe. I told you, innit, about when I was on a bus and a black guy got on with a £20 note. And his fare was like £2, so the bus driver didn't have change. The guy was just kicking off saying it's because I'm black. You know, if I was white, you would have given me change. And all the white people on the bus were like shaking their heads, innit, and I felt like I had to apologise to them. You know, because of this dumb nigger. You know, kicking off like that. She just put tonight. But this woman, she's not all that. This stream's more important because I'll probably get some nice cash today. You know, from this stream. But I'll say, yeah. She's saying tonight, and I'm saying yes, tonight. But I'm kind of waiting for this other thing to come round. Because this other woman, yeah, she's got like loads of animals in it. And she's done like prawn, you know, in the past. But she says she wants to move away from it. So I'm going to try and get her on that OF, you know, and be her pimp. She's been messaging me, in it. She's down, she's mentally ill, mentally, physically. She's on antidepressant, she's on that PIP. Yeah, but she's got nice tips. And she's got loads of animals, so. And she sells them, she breeds them. So I said to her, I'll sell them on the stream. The Junglist B, thanks for the £5 super chat, yeah? Big up Captain Hook on your live stream the other night. He was moving mad, be safe, yeah. So I kind of streamed in town, innit? You know, because I knew the police were going to fucking start messing with me. So I was going to record it on a stream, but there's a guy running around, you know, in a Captain Hook outfit. I kind of got him, but I didn't get the angles right. It was too dark. I didn't turn the light on. I wasn't close enough to him, so I didn't capture that moment, that potentially viral moment. Clayton said, did you clean in between your couch? So, you know, last night, yeah, I was sat here, I was fucking drunk, innit? I was smoking, I was just on some bullshit. And I looked down my couch and I seen like condom wrappers, chips, sugars, fucking a lighter, and I recorded it, you know, and put it on TikTok, but yeah, cum stains, cigarette burns, ash, there was so much shit there, so I thought, let me do a TikTok, you know, about it, let me try and go viral, but I don't think it worked. But I was walking one time, yeah, about 3 days ago, and there was like this squashed hedgehog, you know, on the road. And I'm not really into that kind of thing, but I like recorded that as well and did a little review of it. I put it on TikTok, but I got a strike for it because he said it was like animal cruelty or animal exploitation, which I agree with them, I mean. You need to add hashtags on your TikToks to get more views. Yeah, that's the thing though. You know, if you start adding a load of writing and that, and people are looking at the writing and it's like they're not really appreciating the video, but that's not true. Because you lot are reading the chat as well as listening to me. Ty, I'm 22. Should I start boxing again and have a few amateur fights? Nah. Only if you want it for the content. You know, if you've got a YouTube or something like that and you want to just go down that route, then yeah, but as far as boxing, nah, I've been robbed so many times. I've been shortchanged. You know, like I say, I boxed Eubank, you know, for $2,000. 2 poxy grand on Channel 5. I'm supposed to be fighting in 2 weeks, but I don't think I'm going to do it, you know, because, well, I had a job interview, you know, for a little call centre job in Nottingham. And they messaged me back, you know, after my interview. I ain't read it yet. They sent me an email. We have an update on your application. Hi Benjamin, thank you for your application to our customer service advisor vacancy at Nottingham. Oh, you stop revealing. We really appreciate your time and interest in joining us. We're sorry to let you know that we won't be progressing your application any further on this occasion. Unfortunately, due to the volume of applications we receive, we are unable to provide individual feedback at this stage. So I knew I fucked that interview up. I knew for a fact that I fucked up that interview on the phone. It was Boots, innit? It was a call centre. You know, just sat down chatting on the phone, having a coffee. there'll be nice white women there as well, and I fucked up. But it's practice. Bro, don't lie when you're trying to get a job. Well, I kind of exaggerated in it. I said I'm the manager of Boxing King Media, a channel that's got nearly 1 million subscribers. I give them all that, but it's kind of true, innit? So the police saying I've got like history, you know, with knives, previous. I don't know if that shows up, you know, when these fucking employers like search me. It's only if I apply for a job in like a nursery or something like that. I used to work in an old people's home. Did you get charged or not? For what? Get Pip instead. I know, that's what I mean. It'd be a lot easier. I might go down that route. This woman who's coming round, she's on her pills, innit? She makes up stories. She told me that her brother's a multi-millionaire. She's only told me this after like 10 years of chatting to her. How long will that knife thing last on file time? I don't know what part of I mean, everything's recorded, innit? Even the bit of weed that they found here, you know, when Nonskate was going on and they took the laptop. That'll be on my file somewhere. I don't know if it shows up to employers, you know, when they check you out. Tell the doctors you hear voices, easy pit money. Yeah. Can hear your stomach. I know it's no good, man. Show your foreskin tight. I ain't got a foreskin, but because this woman's had like a prawn past, I want to try and get her back into it. I've been trying to, like, you know what I mean, manipulate her, you know, mentally. She says she wants like 3 acres of land, which is going to cost her 36 grand. So I'm really trying to like say to her, listen, man, you've already fucking got your tits and your pussy out on the internet. It's there. Deep Random Thinker, thanks for the £2, yeah? Usyk is going to knock Fury out cold in the rematch. Yeah, I hope so. That's probably the biggest buzz I've had, you know, like for a while, that Usyk beat down. Well, Tyson Fury getting beat down. Why didn't you do prawn? Well, like I say, I'm trying to get her into it. I'm trying to talk her into it. Why do you hate Tyson? Lol. I don't know. I think it's just it's the dad as well. It's mainly the dad. Oh, come on, man. It's a bit dead today. See you soon. Alright, I'm gonna have to go to this fat thing's house. I prefer the other one though, you know, with the animals, because that's content. It's nice and clean as well. I knew I didn't get that job. Do a stream with the fat thing. They're both kind of chubby, innit? But yeah, I know I can manipulate this woman here who's mentally ill. I know I can manipulate her into getting involved in this kind of thing. I'm going to say to her, like, lay on this couch naked with your legs open, off camera, and I'll lick it. You know what I mean? If these lot give me 50 quid. Who is this woman? I banged her a few times. I met her on a dating app about 10 years ago, and she's like mental. She's like into witchcraft. You know, all that shit. You know, them Ouija boards. She's into all that, graveyards, so she's a bit dodgy. And she said that me and her were together, you know, in a past life. She said that when she was a kid, she had a little toy, you know, a little cuddly toy like that. And she called it Ben Boov. So she thinks it's meant to be. Get her in a bikini like Babe Station. We'll try it all out. I'm going to try all of it. I've got pictures of a posse, but I can't leak anything, you know, without her consent. Watch out for the voodoo. Yeah, it's interesting though, innit? I'm trying to get her into like coke, you know, and DMT. I'm trying to break her down, you know, so I can build up, you know, off the back of her misery. But her life will improve because I'll give her a bit of attention. She's like that baby reindeer. Have you heard of that? True Geordie did a video about this woman who was obsessed with this guy. And me and her was chatting, yeah, on Facebook last night. And like, we was talking, yeah, and it got a bit deep. You know, I'm kind of deep. Because she's inbred as well. That's what I forgot to say. She's inbred. Her grandparents were first cousins and they banged each other. You know, and it kind of, yeah. So you get the idea of the kind of person I'm talking about. So getting her on here, she's got a nice voice as well, so we'll fucking sort it out. And I try and lick her out off camera as well, you know, for the right price. Was you at Ingles today? Nah. I walked past there, but I didn't. I tried to like go around, you know, so I don't have to walk past the gym. Because I was on the fucking cigarettes, man. And I feel a bit ashamed, you know, when I see like Dominic Ingle. I seen him the other day driving past. But thankfully I wasn't smoking. And he went like that, and I went like that. Because he's got like a sponsored car. I've been watching the BKM videos. He got a nice little motor, him and Johnny Nelson and Kid Gallard, so. Lick her out, exactly. She's got like big pussy lips as well, you know, that drop down. He's damn disappointed in you. I was thinking that today when I was sat on a bench having a little smoke, you know, people watching near a shopping centre. But he loves the Gallagher brothers, you know, Oasis, and they take drugs. You know, and he created great art, so that's what I'm trying to do. But this woman would definitely help, especially with her animals. Do you know who my favourite musician is? There's two of them. One of them's Tupac. The other one's Ellie Goulding. And she was at that boxing event the other day, innit? You know, when Richard Riakporhe boxed Chris Billam-Smith. That Ellie Goulding was there, innit? And it's like, why is she there? And I said, innit, like, I thought Richard Riakporhe would win, you know, because he kind of got in there with Madonna. You know, he's into, like, Satanism and, you know, all that stuff. I was going to do a video about it, but it got a bit dark, man. I'd rim Ellie Goulding, 100%. She looks like my ex, you know, who had two horrible kids. Tupac the fake gangster, yeah, I don't take him seriously as a gangster. PC Golly did a snake job on time and made a mockery of him. Yeah. Ellie has a rimmable hole. Yeah, she's not even that nice. I've been watching a video. She's into all that Satanism. She's got like 6 daggers, you know, going into her heart kind of thing. They're always doing that shit, you know, with the signals and that. Yeah, I don't care. But yeah, when me and this woman was talking, yeah, you know, this woman I was just telling you about, who I'm gonna try and get on here. We was talking on Facebook, innit, and it got dark because she's inbred. And she was kind of like dissing Muslims, innit? You know, saying, oh, they marry within their own and it fucks it up. And she was just getting kind of... And then we got a message in it saying that the messages are now being encrypted or something like that. And I thought, me and her was like, what's going on here? Are they listening in? You know, because we got a bit dark. Shout out to Time Booth live stream. Thanks for the 79 pence, yeah. Can you please talk about the Black Skellington? Yeah, I wish I could, man. I wish there was something there. I don't know. We don't really know anything about him, do we? Other than he looks like a Black Skellington. That's about it. Yeah, he does a bit of punditry, but he's nothing other than his looks. Thanks for going live tonight, mate. Really needed it. Yeah, no problem, Ricky. The ugly promoter. Yeah, he was a good character in my videos, wasn't he, back in the day? And James Helder was basically working for that ugly promoter. He's called Richard Poxon. And he was getting like James Helder and Johnny Nelson and Carlton Palmer, you know, to do little videos, you know, kind of like me and Boxing King Media. He was a bit corny like that, you know what I mean? So James Helder asked me to apologise, you know, to the ugly promoter, Richard Poxon. Then he did a podcast in the Ingle gym with Johnny Nelson. And he was like limping into the gym, this guy. I think he's inbred as well. He looks fucked up. But he like limped in and I was smashing up the bags. So he didn't want any of it. Did you have a promoter? No. But that's the reason why I'm not going to box on this show again. Well, another reason why is because like I feel like Boxing King Media and the promoter of this show in Dudley, I feel like they've been having little conversations, you know, about me, like behind my back, like saying, oh, yeah, he will box. You know, Boxing King Media is probably saying to the promoter, don't worry about it, he'll probably box. He probably would have spent all the money that he got from Hex Toys on alcohol and drugs and hookers. So when it comes to fight night, he'll be desperate for money because he would have spent it all on drink. So he'll fight. Don't worry about it. I'll send him a photo of a sparkly belt. Bro, I ain't falling for it, man. That's why I like sitting there people watching, you know, just observing people's behavior. And you can figure people out, you know, when they act a certain way. Boxing King Media low-key treats you like a dancing monkey. Yeah. Ignore my super chat for fuck's sake. Deep random thinker. Just say it again, innit? Because I don't want to scroll back, you know, and ruin the momentum. Drinking an energy drink before bed. Lol. Nah, this is cider, man. Come on. Put the super chats on screen if you want more of them. If I get another super chat, I'll put it on the screen. Been kind of low today, so it's disappointing, but that's why I want to diversify. Someone said it in the chat, you know, step your hustle game up. So like I say, I'm going to try and pimp this woman out, man. She's 43. She's a bit older than what I like, but she ain't got kids, so she ain't got that wear and tear, you know, on her body. Are you actually going to fight in July or not? Well, I kind of want to, innit, but I don't like the fact that I've been, you know, manipulated into doing it. Or they've attempted to. Saying it's in a bigger and better venue this time. It's in Wolverhampton. Like I care about Wolverhampton. Does she wash her ass? Well, that's what I'm going to tell her to do. I've got some plastic gloves. So she can really wash her fucking arsehole, because I want to lick her arse. Did someone shout you today? People always shout me, you know, cars driving past. I'm not trying to make out like I'm some big name or anything like that. Every day people come up to me. Bumped into two guys the other day. I think it was yesterday. It was when I got told to get out of the city by the police. Bumped into two white guys in it. One of them watches my videos, my stream specifically. And he said, can I have a picture? I said, yeah. Then he said to his mate, do you want to get in it as well? And his mate was like, nah, it's all right. Has anyone tried fighting you? Yeah, a couple of pussy holes tried it, but they're cowards. A couple of Sheffield pussy holes tried to fucking step to me, you know, in town, about things I've said online. But they only stepped to me, you know, when they were together and they were drunk. Because I seen both of them on their own the same night. They did nothing. Then when they were together, they had the confidence, you know, to come up to me. But they're cowards, man. Yes, Ty, anxiety attack last stream, yeah, I was on edge. I was definitely on edge. That gulping is so fucked, man. It's a part of it. Right, let me just put these super chats on the screen. You know that Captain Hook guy here? Hold on a sec. I like recorded him, innit? You know, instead of just enjoying the moment. But you know, if I didn't record it and I just enjoyed like looking at him, I might have a lot more things to say about it, you know, because I would have just been invested in it. So, you know, when you try and get that viral moment, sometimes it's just a waste, man. Yo, why ain't this on the fucking screen? Oh, there it is. Yes, Time Booth live stream supercut. The illusion of choice. Voting equals scam. RIP UK. Yeah, I'm sick of this place. It's starting to warm up now, isn't it? So it's getting a bit better, but this place is an absolute shithole, man. Right, I've got some bud left. I've got a last bit of bud. Right. Do you know what I just did? You lot can't see what I can see. I've basically changed like the interface. Oh, it's a long story, man, but I can't put the comments on the screen anymore because it was. Shout out to Sam Edwards, thanks for the £2. How good is Itama? I don't know, but Boxing King Media was like showing me like, highlight videos of him, and was on our way to Dublin. Moses Itama, he looked quite good. He's quite young. I don't know, I'm not interested in him like that. I don't follow him. The black caller rang me, but I'm not really feeling it, man. But I said to the woman, like, if you want 3 acres of land, it's going to cost you 36 grand. Yeah? You want 3 acres of land, it's going to cost you 36 G. So you need to do something. Because what you're doing is not working. She was like begging me for £20, so she could buy some dog food. So I thought, I'm just going to exploit this fucking woman, man. I don't care. Why is that comment still on the screen? No, there's a delay, isn't there? There's a bit of a delay. Yeah, it don't matter. Tying shook by the black caller. Not really. I don't know if I'm feeling it, man. He wants me to do a podcast with him, innit? But I don't know what he's done now. What's he been doing? He asked me 2 weeks ago, so we'll see what he's been putting up. During that time. I don't know if he's good, man. I think he's only good when he calls me up. Simple. Man's been spying on the baby more, Alright, let's see what this guy's saying. Oh, that's what I mean. Look at these mugs. Look at that guy. Black Caller Radio, Triple R. The rat snitches on time, move again to the police. A review. 2 hours and 14 minutes. 259 views. Who's that? How comes I'm talking about him when there's she's black, innit? But let me have a little listen to this.
Drake Mob Ties. Yeah, shut everyone looked in, man. It's Black Caller Radio. Shout Boxing fan again. He left that comment, yeah? Because he left this comment, yeah? For 2:15. He said, this so far way back, Black Caller. 2:15. He's referring to the scheduled time that I accidentally wrong. Yeah? I had to put 12:15. It came up as 2:15. Yeah, then when I saw this comment, I completely went back and changed it. So yeah, shout out Boxing fan, man. Man says the late caller, yeah, for real. I put a post saying, fucking, I keep burping today. Fucking hell. But yeah, I put a post I put up a post saying 12 o'clock will go live, and now it's 12:18. But technically, I did start at 12:50.
Who
So
cares
yeah,
though?
man, shout out everyone locked in, man. Here's one for you, Flow Rider Baby Hollywood. Flow Rider, fucking hell. I haven't heard him in time, you know.
Hold on a sec, hold on a sec. Where's this guy that he's put in the picture? You clickbaiting.
Follow him, man.
Bro, what the fuck? Is that him? Saying,
Thanks suffers from
back to the
social
live.
issues like many men.
chase a nice little. And I'll just say I'm streaming. Yeah, man, definitely gonna bump into the.
Well, 8 minutes ago, you know, let's take the spotlight off his son. Yeah, his son's press conferences. He's dancing a bit fruity. Yeah, he's applying Vaseline on his lips in a fruity way. Yeah, he's strutting his stuff in a press conference. Yeah, getting all the paparazzi pictures. Yeah, who's more in their families, their son's boxing career? Yeah, trying to be all up in the videos here, like Diddy. Yeah, fucking Suge Knight said that. And what the Sauce Awards, I feel the Sauce Awards. It was dissing Diddy, Bad Boy. Yeah, it was like, oh, like fucking. If you don't want your producer all up in the video,
Well, it's old news,
you
man.
just finish the
Hold on a
say
sec. He starts talking about me, innit?
and sit off.
I don't know if it's interesting. We'll give it a couple of minutes. Ty's due to go live right now. Someone
You
said,
see that,
"Oh,
yeah?
this is
Still
that dead
being in
live the
town,
other
man.
day."
Get me
Nah,
like
nah.
a disperse order or some shit like that. Fucking dickheads.
Yeah, what's Ty talking about? He's got his bottle out. Where did he go live?
No, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. It's not worth it, man. It's not worth it. Yo, chat, can you see that super chat on the screen? It's from time ago. There's a bit of a delay in it, but it's kind of covering that woman's tits. So I tried to take it off the screen. Thoughts on True Geordie? He did a vlog because he got invited by that so-called excellent guy to Saudi, for the 5v5. So True Geordie did a, like a vlog on it. And it was all right, man. It was okay. I think you can do them where they're not corny. But I feel like mine are just corny that I do with Boxing King Media. I feel like it's just too forced. He tries to set me up as well. El Rudo, thanks for the $2, yeah? Were you happy that Eddie lost to Fish Eyes in the 5v5? Yeah. I ain't got anything against Eddie, but I don't know. I want to meet him again, because like I froze, when I fucking met him before. I froze, man. And I froze when I bumped into my brother as well, with his nice, sexy white girlfriend. This was years ago. My brother always brings it up every time I see him. I like froze in it because I seen him in the area we're from. I bumped into my brother and his missus, yeah. And I panicked. You froze in front of AJ. Nah, man. Deep Random Thinker, what you saying, man? Thanks for the £2 again, yeah? Can we enjoy the last 30 seconds of round 9 together? Oh, you mean Tyson Fury Usyk, yeah? Yeah, of course. Joshua. you think BKM got you at the right time? You think BKM got you at the wrong time when you've gone downhill and are a YouTube loser? I think that if I was sort of like riding high, like back in the days, you know, putting up really good content, I don't think I would have done the stuff with Boxing King Media. I don't think I'd have done it. But then I've enjoyed the travel, you know what I mean? Morocco was nice. I told you, innit, I got a massage and she was like fucking ramming her fingers, you know, up my arse, and she had like long nails on. She poured like loads of hot soapy water onto me, you know, and cleansed me. That was nice. So I had a lot of nice experiences in Morocco. Would you rim Lucy Letby? You see, when I was high the other day, I was just staring at a photo of Lucy Letby. You know, for time, like thinking about what I wanted to do to her. But I was reading a story, yeah, in the paper, and it said that you know, some prisoners in a certain prison, they were like complaining, you know, to the prison staff because the toilet paper was like really hurting their arseholes, you know, because it was just cheap, and that's what puts me off prison. You know, I like to wash my arse, you know, because like they had wet wipes in the prison, but the wet wipes kept blocking up the toilets. So the head of the prison just got rid of the wet wipes. So they stuck with tissue. And I'm telling you, that puts me off prison. It's not even the grape. I won't get grape. Well, I mean, obviously I could, innit, if there's like a lot of them. You can wash your own arse. You got a sink in the crib. Well, that's what I mean. I'd have to like work it. But if I'm sharing a cell with another man, and I'm like sat on the sink, you know what I mean? You know, shit all over the place. It's disgusting, let me tell you. But I come out of the toilet fresh. Bro, it's been dead, but I'm still ahead. I'm definitely ahead of where I was. What spa did you go to in Morocco, bro? How would I know? We just seen this guy in it who was like the pimp of the area. He was selling the drugs. He was talking to the escorts. There was a McDonald's and all the nice Moroccan escorts. It's Africa, innit? But they got light skin. So all the escorts were sat in McDonald's, you know, trying to get the tourists like me. So this guy like set it up. He lined it up. Yo, chat, just answer yes or no. Is there a super chat on the screen? Yeah, no. Yes or no? Okay, so yeah, man, I got a nice little sexual invite today from this woman that I banged already, but she don't really bring anything, man. It's obviously a fuck, but other than that, this woman here, the other woman, she's got animals. She ain't got any kids, so even though men are probably nutted in her, like because she ain't got kids, in my mind I'm like, oh, it didn't happen. So when I'm going down on her, I'd have to worry. But it's still there, innit? Yeah, it's changed up now. Did you have a straightener with that mug from IFL? Oh, Oscar Bevis? No, he's a coward. Absolute coward. Let me tell you. Muppet. Grown up on social media. He's 20. So he grew up on the internet, social media. So every little emotion he gets, he runs to the internet. So when he was a bit emotional, yeah, during Nonsgate, when Coogan was probably dissing me to him, he sent me a message calling me a weird cunt. I was like, alright. Because I've met him before, a few years ago, and he was like acting all nice and friendly. And he said, oh, my brother really likes your videos. He would really like it if you spoke to him on the phone. And I was like, I'm not really into all that shit, but I said, alright then. So he rang his brother, yeah. He's got a brother called Jasper Bevis. Jasper Bevis. So he rang him up and put me on the phone to him, yeah. And I was like, hello. And he was like, hello. I said, you alright, yeah? He was like, yeah. And he said, who's this? I said, oh, it's Ty and Groovy. Your brother said that you like my videos. And he was like, oh, okay. You know what I mean? I just gave him the phone back. I was like, this guy ain't even bothered. He ain't even bothered, man. So I was like, all right then. So someone asked me in the chat about this Oscar Bevis. And I said, when I see him, I'm going to slap him. So someone clipped that and sent it to him probably. And then he started ringing me on Instagram, innit, sending me messages saying, I'm in Birmingham. Come to Birmingham and we'll have a straightener, yeah, face to face. So I screenshotted it, innit, and he deleted it. But I screenshotted it and I put it on Instagram and I tagged him in it, and I was like walking around the train station, innit. I tagged him in it and I said, right, I'm at the train station. There's a train going to Birmingham in 5 minutes, yeah? Let me know if you want this straightener, like where and when in Birmingham, and we'll do it. And he's seen it, because I seen that he's seen it, innit, and he didn't respond. He's an absolute coward. He was trying to like go around, you know, with that little Charlie Parsons, you know, trying to act all banterous, trying to act like a couple of geezers, you know, in Birmingham with the Stone Island fucking logo and that. He's a mug. But then I thought, well, he's in there with DAZN in it. I don't want to fucking make excuses for him. He's a coward. But he's in there with DAZN, Eddie and this little channel that they've got going on. What's it called? The Stomping Ground. The Stomping Ground, powered by Wow Hydrate. See, that's why I spit in it, because sometimes I've got liquid in my mouth and I'm trying to read something. But yeah, Wow Hydrate. So he might not want me to turn up to Birmingham, you know, and cause a scene. Yeah? Because if he's calling me a weird cunt because of Nonsgate, you know, weird people are unpredictable, aren't they? Do a live with Patel? Nah. Is your debt giving you sleepless nights? Nah. I'm in the green, man. I know you want to think I'm in the red, but I'm in the green. He probably thought you wouldn't go. Ooh, Oscar Bevis, he probably thought I wouldn't go to Birmingham. But what harm would it, you know, be to just send me a message saying, meet me at such and such place at such and such time? He's already messaging me and ringing me. Yeah? So he has got time. He's a muppet. And I'd have smashed his face in. You should go to Jamaica and meet your relatives. Bro, listen, man, there's so many people, yeah, probably you lot included, you know, that have got talent. I used to live with this little black Jamaican guy about 10 years ago. We used to share a house. And like, one time he came back from work and he was crying. And he was like saying, oh, she's cheated on me. You know, I raised her daughter like my own. And she's gone and done that to me. And he was crying his eyes out, this fucking little black Jamaican guy. But he's got an interesting story, man. And I said to him, why don't you just get a phone and just like stream when you're just riding around on your bike without shoes on? You know, like a tramp desperately trying to get pom-pom. I was thinking, you know, if I was trying to talk him into it like this woman here, because these people have got an interesting story, you know. I want to know if this woman got abused, because she's showing like signs of it. Right, you got 9 minutes. Oh, I don't even know, you know, because there's a delay. I don't know how long I've been streaming now, but review Porky's video of PC Gully. That was a quality video, but like I say, I'm just going to blackmail this woman, man. I'm just going to say to her, like, listen, if you're not going to cooperate, yeah, and let me lick you out on the stream, off camera, so I can talk about it on stream, they're going to pay for it, yeah. So you better, it's like a game show. You better play the game. That's what I'm going to say to her, because she's not happy with her life. Say you're joking, bro. Police monitor these lives. Well, that's the problem, isn't it? What if she's watching right now? Well, she's so obsessed with me. She'll see you lot obsessed, and it'll turn her on even more. Well, she's exploiting me though, asking me for £20. He's gone too far. Someone just messaged me saying, someone commented on my stream I did the other week saying you ruined it with that bizarre comment at the end. I can't remember what I said. You got problems, Ty. Yeah, I know, and this woman can really help me out of these problems. So, she's either in or out. You must have plenty of dirt on PC Gully if it all goes tits up. Well, have you seen your daughter? I keep seeing her posting on Snapchat, but I don't really get involved, man. You have her on Snapchat? Yeah, that's our only connection. I thought about deleting her, but I blocked my mum, but I unblocked her. I was going to delete my daughter, but I just thought I'd leave that that door open. If she wants to get in touch, but she better do it quickly, because I think this is going to take off with me and this woman. Me and this woman can go camping. She's into nature. Her pussy's really hairy. She's a bit dirty, innit? She came round here one time, yeah? Well, she asked if she could come round, and I said nah, because my toilet's broke. It's all blocked up, with wet wipes. And she said, oh, it don't matter. So I said, all right, come round, innit? So she came round, and she had a big shit. It was fucking disgusting, man. But she's got that irritable bowel syndrome. So, for me to lick her arse, it's a bit of a risk, innit? I might take the risk though. I might say to her, listen, come round, yeah, about 2 hours after you've had a shit and you wash your arse, come round. Yeah, no rimming, be safe, yeah. Some guy in town the other day, he asked me for a Be Safe condom, innit? So I gave him a Be Safe condom. Did she break your toilet seat? Nah, that wasn't her, that was another woman. That's the woman I got pregnant, who had a miscarriage. She kept leaning to the side, innit? She was kind of curvy, and she kept like leaning to the side every time she went to the toilet here. She kept leaning, and she kept breaking the seat. So I eventually said to her, how comes every time you come round here, you break the toilet seat? And she told me, innit? She reluctantly told me that she has to when she has a shit, she has to lean to the side at an angle, so she can get her hand in and scoop the shit backwards, away from her pussy hole, so she don't get infected. So I can't really have a go at her, man. Because don't forget, when a woman sat on the toilet seat, her arsehole is the hole nearest to the back. So if she wiped the other way, it's like smearing shit, into her pussy hole. Sheffield has some rough girl. Nah, she's from Doncaster. She messaged me one time asking me for Kel Brook's phone number. When we split up. No, it's still not normal to break toilet seats. Well, she's cleaning her arse. Hold on a minute. Someone just messaged me saying you need to enable memberships. Set it to £5 a month. Take a look into it. You can get super chats. So you should qualify. Yeah. I don't know. I think that's Bert Legion. Ed the editor. It's the same person, isn't it? He's got a alter ego. He talks shit on here, but when I seen him at my fight in Dudley, he kind of pussied out. Like Oscar Bevis. That cheap drink is full of sugar. This cider, man. It's fucking nice cider. Bert Legion said, pussy it out, laughing face. Yeah, you didn't make eye contact. You know what I do now when I shake people's hand? I give them a firm shake and give them eye contact. Yeah? But yeah, I hope this woman comes around, man. I know she's desperate. You still need to repay True Geordie and go on his pod, yeah. Do you know what it is with this bottle? Can you see that? I don't know if you can see that. But this bottle here, the reason why I get this bottle, I normally just buy one of these, innit? You know, from the shop. And I don't want people to see me walking around with a can, you know, night cider. Because sometimes, you know, them bums in the streets, you know, them fucking bums who ask for change and they pick up cigarettes off the streets. They drink night cider, innit? So when I'm walking, drinking a can of night cider, and I see one of those bums, you know, drinking one of these as well, walking towards me, I'm in the same boat as them, man, but I'm trying to change, innit? Why don't homeless people claim PIP? Yeah, they do, but they don't stick to it. They get put in a hostel, they're told that they have to be in at 10 p.m. They try and stroll in at like 2 a.m. drunk, you know, like alcohol in there. I've lived in hostels, so I kind of know the rules. They don't want to stick to it. It's up to them. I really don't care. But you know, when I went to Nottingham the other day, I was gonna like get a little, you know, a little mat and a bucket, you know, and just pretend like, well, not pretend, like just see if anyone chucks any change, you know, and just stream at the same time. But I just, a bit degrading, man. But I would have dressed up so people would have known I'm not homeless. I would have wore some jewelry as well. Alright then, cool. When you take a tote, yeah, instead of holding your breath, take a deep breath in, and that's how you inhale. Time to end it, it's been an hour. Okay. Your chat, shall I end it, yes or no? You better send a super chat. Give me that dopamine, you know, to keep going. Stopwatch time. I'm gonna give it a minute. If no super chats, it's over. See what this woman's saying, man. You ever watch Crime Watch? Yeah, my dad was in it. My dad was in town, yeah, in Nottingham, caught on camera. You know, like trying to get some young pussy and that. My dad, he was caught on Crime Watch. Do you even remember O'Hara Davies having to quickly pop to Spain? Yeah, of course. He's another Oscar Bevis. He's a black version. A black fucking version of Oscar Bevis. Another coward in boxing. You know, talking his shit. So I went to Hackney, you know, to look for the Black Critter, because that's where he's from. Because he was like saying to me, come to Hackney. Come on, and we'll have a straightener, like Oscar Bevis. And then when I got there, he had to quickly pop to Spain. You know, the Black Critter, he started posting photos, you know, of him laying on a beach in Spain. He's another coward. Tying, I'm too hot for fuck's sakes. That's what this woman was saying. She was like, oh, I'm hot and sticky. You know, I'm gonna have to take my clothes off. So I know she's on it. I just have to like, almost like, just take advantage. Because I think her life will benefit. I think she'll benefit from it. Shout out to Gary TFL Welsh, dopamine hit. Yeah, thanks for the £2, man. Appreciate that. You should make a cowards in boxing video. Oh, I used to do it, didn't I? I used to really do it, man. Top 5 scumbags in boxing was a fucking really good video. Really good. Coogan was number 2. I had a chance to really diss him. Umar was a big influence on Ty. Yeah, he was at a Box Nation show, innit, you know, interviewing and that, and he had a little fancy outfit on, and he took a few photos, you know, in the ring and that. And I was gonna like it, innit, because I like the guy. I know he probably don't like me because I said that he beat the fuck out of his ex-girlfriend, you know, forced her to have an abortion. So, yeah. This guy's an idiot, man. Hold on a sec. Hold on a minute. Let me just fiddle about with this. Get my man on the screen. Who's that? Jack Triggs, yeah? Shout out to Jack Triggs. Thanks for the £10. Try some Henry Weston's cider Ty. 8.2% and way better than Knight's. Henry Weston's. Yeah, this is 8.4%. This is. You know this here. But yeah, I'll try it. Thanks for the £10, yeah? Appreciate that, man. You know, people telling me to wrap it up. Just give you a bit of a lift, a bit of a boost. So shout out to Jack Triggs. Jack Triggs, what a name. Yeah, I've got about 3 different names. Tyon, Ben and Tyrone. And it depends who I'm around, innit? If I'm around a lot of niggas, I'll just say my name's Tyrone. You know, if I'm with white people, like when I went to university, my name was Ben. That's why that fucking shit stand-up that I did, I kept introducing myself as Ben Booth. Or I got introduced. You know, trying to fit in, I used to straighten my hair as well. It's weak. You know, if I have a kid again, yeah, you know, if it's a boy, I'm going to call him Daniel. You know, like Daniel Kinahan. I think Daniel is a solid name. Shout out to Danny Watley. Daniel Dubois, yeah, Daniel's a cool name, man. But this woman as well, I want to make videos with. She lives about 5 minutes away, and there's this house where this half brother and half sister, they were in an incestuous relationship together, and they had kids. They had 5 kids together, and they murdered 2 of their kids. You know, by putting a fucking pillow over their faces and a dressing gown cord around their necks. And then they put like carrier bags, you know, over their heads and killed 2 of their kids. They got 35 years. And the guy who did it, he used to train at Ingo Gym, you know, back in the day. Oh, I can't remember his name, man. Yeah, you see this guy here? Him. This fucker here. He banged his half sister, innit? That's his half sister. Banged her. They had loads of kids. They murdered 2 of the kids. And I'm wondering why this ain't fucking like... This is like Fred and Rose West, man. Fred and Rose West. And this is like 5 minutes from here. I was going to walk to the house. But yeah, this is the guy. Yeah, whatever. Just wondering why it's not a bigger story, you know what I mean? This happened in like 2019 as well. This was like 5 years ago. That's like Fred and Rose West, isn't it? But it's not getting anywhere near the coverage. I love that kind of shit. Or they poison the kids as well. That's another element, you know, to the story. Right, okay. But yeah, that £5 a month membership thing, it's definitely a fucking idea worth thinking about. You know, if there's a lot of sexual content, I don't know, there's something there, I know there is. Someone just commented saying, oh, you know, you've gone downhill since 2019. Yeah, man, I ain't really bothered. Would you pipe your daughter? Yeah, man, back to drinking, Ty. Yeah, but I've been doing other things. I've been applying for jobs. I got knocked back for a call centre job in Nottingham. But I'm just applying every day, every day. You know, you don't want to give the sob story, do you? Oh, I came from nothing. My dad was in prison and my mum was on drugs. Trying to make it out the mud, man. Your mum worked in a sex parlour. Well, that's where I've come from, innit? So, you lot try and call me a loser, but I'm just trying to make it out the mud. Yeah. That little Adi Aladipo, he said he was homeless, didn't he? Now he's got the big job on the zone. It's not over, man. It's not over. This woman could save me. Will you avenge the loss against your mom? Yeah, so I went to Notts, went to see my brother. So he's going to tell my mom, yeah, that I went to see him in it. So she'll know I was nearby and she knows I didn't go and see her. So it's just adding to the tension. Every day that goes by, it's just adding. It's going to get worse and worse. But I wanted to explain about the slap. I wanted to explain the slap. Yeah. Because like Dominic Ingle, he kind of had it easy because his dad Brendan built up the gym. You know, with like Nas. Dominic came along later, innit? You know, when the gym already had the reputation, it was already established. So fighters from all over the world were going to the gym. So Dominic could cash in, you know, on them because of his dad. Same with Barry Hearn and Eddie Hearn. But not everyone's from that, are they? So. You really stay in bed till 5 most days, time. I got up at 4 p.m. today. I was quite happy. Barry Hearn's dad on Epstein Island, yeah. But that's what I mean, when me and that woman were talking about, you know, like she was saying, oh, like Muslims, you know, they sleep with their own cousins, I don't agree with it, and she was like really having a go at him. And then we both got like a little notification, you know, that the messages are now encrypted. She started panicking, saying, are we being listened to? And I was like, yeah. So what I'm going to say to her is, they've got us. They own us, so you've got to fucking get involved, you know, in the sex trade. They've got photos of you. It's on Facebook. Facebook own WhatsApp. WhatsApp, they've got access to all your pictures of your pussy and your tits. PC Gully about to ring you. Leave him alone. The Black Caller, man. I don't know. Why did he pretend he doesn't speak English when I met him? But Legion. What do you think of Joshua Dubois? I think Joshua's showing a bit of form. I'd love it if he got smacked up by Dubois, but I can't really see it. I don't really rate Dubois. He added me on Facebook, innit? Which is a bit of a achievement. I know it's him as well because he posts like, you know, videos of his little brother, his little black brother, who's called Solomon Dubois. He's a little boxer, so. BKM uses tying like Don King used Mike Tyson. Yeah, but Mike Tyson, how much pussy did he get? How much coke, you know what I mean? He had a chance to like do well. I think he's turned it around now with weed, but I think he went broke. But yeah, he had a chance to do well back in the day. But yeah, Dubois added me. That was a bit of an achievement. This guy called Wayne Alexander as well, British champ back in the day, big puncher, knocked out a guy called Takalu. You know, he added me and, you know, started messaging me, and he said to me, Wayne Alexander, he said, oh, when are we going to do a podcast? But oh, that's crazy. BKM is using you for views. Well, that's the thing. This is why I need to be like independent. This woman here, she depends on me, yeah? So I need to just exploit her. I know it sounds horrible, but I've just got to do it, man. If your dad was on Crime Watch, what's his name? Well, he wasn't the perpetrator. He wasn't the aggressor. He was just trying to break up a fight. My dad said, let him go. You know, to one of the guys who was grabbing up the other guy and smacking him. My dad was trying to keep the peace. But I wonder what he was doing in town at 3 a.m. on a Saturday night in Nottingham. You know, where there's loads of young pussy about. Yo, what's going on, man? This is a long stream, you know. I did 9 hours one time. Sounds like this bird wouldn't make any money on OnlyFans anyway. 95% don't make barely anything on there. You need to be like a celeb. Yeah, but I can help her. Is it true your dad asked you for money? Yeah, my dad. When I was a kid, I had a toy box. I mean, a money box. You know, that had like probably about £100 in it. You know, 5s and 10s and coins. And my dad would come into my bedroom smiling, and I knew he was after something because he was always shouting at me and my brother and my mum. Yeah. So when he come into my bedroom smiling when I was about 10, I knew he wanted something, and he'd ask me for a tenner. You know, so he can buy some weed. Do you disrespect your mum for being an N lover? The N word? No. I wish my mum did get with a nice white man. Yeah? You know, like a doctor or something, but it's just the way it's turned out, man. Oh, forget it, man. It worked before, so I'm going to try it again. Right. You got a minute. You know, for a super chat to pop up or it's over, man. I'm having a good time, though. Because I had dreadlocks as well. You know, when I was a kid, my dad had dreadlocks. And you know, when he died in my mum's house, they like came to pick his body up, and they had to like wrap him up in it, but his dreadlocks were like sticking up. They were like tied up, so they struggled to fucking get his dreadlocks in the body bag. No, that actually worked, you know. Someone gave me 79 pence. Right, I'm gonna keep doing that. Thanks for that Thai and Brew live stream super cup. It's a poxy amount, but Bert Legion said, don't spend it all at once, bro. And that Bert Legion, he's the editor, and that's who just sent me the super chat. So, who cares, man? He couldn't make eye contact at all. He went up to Boxing King Media, you know, my fight in Dudley. And he said, are you Boxing King Media? And Boxing King Media, he said, I don't speak English. And then he quickly walked off. So, it's causing suspicion. I just told him, man, stop trying to hide. You're making people more intrigued, like, as to who you are. Sing, I'll give you £50. Bro, give me £50 in it and I'll sing, because I'm going to wrap this shit up, yeah? You got a minute. Tying phones are brass. That segment of the show done. Sam Edwards. I mean, I could ring one up, innit? I could ring one up. I don't know if it's good content. I was having a good time then. Like I said, man, this is like just being in the pub. You know, with a load of mates. I don't want to be the centre of attention, but you lot are buying me drinks. But then I have to make sure, because I got a strike in it, because I've shown like some tits. So I need to make sure. Yeah, she looks alright. She looks half decent there. Nah, she ain't got her tits out at all. I don't think don't tell me she's got them out in that picture down there. Hold on a sec. This could be fucking another strike, blood. Oh, shit. Yeah, I'll get off here. No, that's a piss take. See what I mean? You know, just getting encouraged to do something. Fucking joke thing. I don't know if it was like such a small picture that you couldn't really see, like it was too blurry, bad pixelation. I don't know. The other tab was Shire Green incest. That was a story I just told you about that guy who trained at the Ingle gym. He was banging his sister in it. They had 5 kids. They murdered 2 of them with poison. A dressing gown for cord and just carrier bags. Right, that woman that I wanted to do some OF stuff with, she's probably gone to sleep. She wakes up early with her animals. So this other fat thing who said, "Are you coming over?" Yeah, see what she's on with. Right. See you soon. Let me just like that comment. She's active. I'm gonna get a taxi, man. I got a tenner. Low levels, yeah, it's low level. She's messaging now. Lost. She put lost. You're lost. I fucking hate talking to women, but you know, because I love their pussies. Oh, you're saying am I lost? No, I'm not lost. You're at the same place. I just need head in it. You're at the same place. Yeah, chat, I'm going to wrap this up, you know, because I need to go in a taxi. Okay, I'll get a taxi. I just need to bust a nut, man. She's not the best. She's had a kid as well, you know, with this fucking Asian guy. So it's not the best. I don't even know if I can get hard. But I'll have a go. Yeah, it's last resorts. But she's full of germs. Well, I was kind of like rubbing her cunt. She was like laying on her back with her legs open, and I was like just rubbing her pussy in it. and I seen her arsehole, and it looked kind of clean. If this is what turning 40 looks like, end me now. Yeah, Bert Legion. Well, I might pick up. This ain't the best woman to be on it tonight. I wish the other one was awake, but she'll be awake tomorrow. Fingers crossed. And the messages are regular now that I'm getting from this other woman that I can make content with. So I'm just gonna blackmail her. How much have I made today? I think I made a few grand. Easy work, man. Bet her beef curtains stink. Nah, she ain't got like big pussy lips. Ooh, which one are you talking about? There's two women in it. One of them, yeah, has got big pussy lips, and she's got loads of animals, and I'm gonna try and do some OF stuff with her, or get her on the stream, you know, to have a chat. I'm gonna try and lick her out off camera, but on the couch. I'm gonna sell it to her. I'll say I'll give you some cash, you know, if you cooperate. Oh, where's the other piece of cigarette? Here it is. Heather from EastEnders. Nah, she's not that bad, not at all. She's quite sexy. I want to lick her out, innit? Because I miss the taste, you know, of pussy. You know, pom-pom juice. It's been a while, man. Did you wear a dress in Morocco? Nah, he tried to get me to wear one of them Muslim outfits, but I wasn't feeling it, man. I'm gonna stop dissing those outfits because like loads of Muslims, you know, wear those outfits, come up to me and say they like the videos, so. Would you do the baby reindeer, lass? Yeah. Would you do her? I banged her loads. She's really good at riding. She's not good at anything else other than riding, like being on top, because she rides horses. So she's good at riding dick as well, and it was fucking amazing. It was unexpected. What do you think of the British kid who went missing in Tenerife? Is that Jay Staler or whatever his name, Slater? But kids go missing all the time, like even that Lucy Letby. I said it before, did she really murder those kids? Or did the elites just take the kids, use her as a scapegoat, you know, and take them to some dodgy island? You know, Barrierne and all them, man. And that Lucy Letby got set up and she's having to spend the rest of her natural life in prison. Yeah, it's an interesting story, man. Why do you love Lucy Letby so much? Well, she kind of ticks a few boxes in it. She's white. She's kind of youngish. She's about 30. So she's a bit over the hill. She's 30. But I know she's in the cell, you know, horny. She's been locked up for a few years now. She's probably only seeing like fat lesbians, you know, in that prison. Right, I've had enough of this now. Wrap it up, man. Yeah, sorry about that, but she'll be getting cooked off the guards, man. I know, that's what I mean, because some prison guards, you know, they probably don't like her in it. They might have kids themselves, you know, these women guards. So that I heard they spit in the food and put razor blades in the food and shit like that. It's seriously, prison is a big deterrent for me. Miss the days of long streams. Well, some people are complaining, innit? Did Brendan teach you how to wank? Kind of. And I appreciate it. Delete the live, yeah, I know. Someone was egging me on, you know, to go on an escort site, and I went on and there was some tits. It was a small picture. I don't know if YouTube would detect it, but we'll see. It's been a decent live. I wouldn't want to delete it. Brendan nonced you. No, he didn't. He just said, like, you know, if you want to fuck a woman, yeah, just go into the shower, take some soap in there and just fucking wank. Bust a nut. You know, instead of getting some desperate reject pregnant and having to pay child support and having baby mamas taking your mind, you know, after training and that. So, shout out to Brendan. That's a job, that's a dad's job, you know, to teach his son about wanking. But my dad, he didn't. Even though he caught me wanking, innit? So you might say, well, why does he need to teach you? You're already doing it. But my point is, like, just teach me about these fucking scandalous women, man. Because eventually I'm going to fuck one of them. Yeah, this guy, man, live stream uppercut gave me 79 pence. To help with the taxi. Yeah, it'll only be about a £5. She only lives around the corner. She didn't know that. She used to have like big tits, but she had surgery and had her tits reduced, so she's got like 2 scars, you know, under her tits. She ain't all that. She got fucking impregnated by some Asian guy. Nah, she ain't all that. Rejects. That's why I'm trying to get myself above this level, man. Does Jermaine Pennant watch this shit? I'd love it if he did, man. I want to connect, innit? I want to start networking, man. I'm talking to this woman, and I was pretty certain she was going to fucking turn up, man. She's been harassing me all day. Now she just fucked off. She had a big jaw, but she had surgery, you know, to reduce her big chin. She had a low self-esteem. She's got a big chin, a big jaw. She's on that pip as well. Yeah, she's not curvy. She's probably just a bit above curvy. But beggars can't be choosers, man. And like you lot say, I'm begging out here, you know, with these super chats. Pip makes a woman high value. Well, because they're kind of needy, they're kind of dependent. It makes them more attractive. You know, these boss babes, they're kind of unattractive, aren't they? You said what you'd do to her and dissing her all live, laughing face. Obviously she was going to bail out. No, but that's what I'm saying to you. Baby Reindeer was a desperate woman who was obsessed with this guy. This woman's obsessed with me. She said that we were together, you know, in a past life. She had a teddy bear called Ben Booth. She thinks it's meant to be. So if I say to her, listen, if you want this to happen, you better fucking do something. Because I'm saying it's not meant to be, and I'm going to walk out of here. I mean, I'm going to walk out of any kind of contact, you know, that we have. It's over if you don't fucking do the OF stuff, I'm telling you. And she might tie you up and keep you. Well, that's what she said to me today in a message. She said she's going to tie me up, you know, poison me. I said, yeah, you got my consent. Do I have your consent, you know, to poison you? Tie you up. Did you get the job, Ty? No. I fucked up the interview, man. I was a bit drunk, you know, in the interview. You know, to calm the nerves, but it didn't work. Ty, do some Euro England lives, would be so funny. Yeah, of course I could do that, man. Just sitting there watching a football match and just give it like a football title. A bit of clickbait. Yeah. Just really not interested in football though. Yo, you lot message Jermaine Pennant and tell him to like do a collab with me. Put me on his radar, man. I used to look up to him, you know, when he was in the papers. You know, getting signed for £8 million, you know, to sign for Liverpool. And I used to see him like drink driving and that and banging women. So when I was boxing and I was unbeaten, I felt like I could start doing that. I felt like I could do it, you know, trying to act all cocky and that, trying to drink alcohol and fuck women. I thought I could be like Jermaine Pennant. But I got messed up in boxing, man. I used to think I was Nas as well, you know, when I was 15 and I got into boxing. I used to try and wear like Adidas tracksuits, you know, because Nas was sponsored by Adidas. I used to try and get the fade, and I used to put like tissue behind my ears, innit? So my ears would stick out like that. True story. But yeah, me and this woman, I think we could have some fun. I think we could go camping, you know, record it, stay in a caravan, you know, and get her to hold the camera. So she kind of doubles up, trebles up. She's a camera woman. I'm gonna fuck her and lick her out. She's got animals. It's just so much there. OnlyFans. Exactly. Man just spat, you know. Man just dribbled. But someone said like Frotch and his wife. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. She's got a nice voice as well, this woman. It's a turn on. And I've been out in nature, you know, sat on benches in fields and just listening to the birds, you know, tweeting each other. I love camping, but I never thought you'd say that. I've never been camping, but I'm gonna try it. I just don't like the dirt. Obviously, I want to wash my arse somewhere. You know, get high in a field with her. I'm trying to turn her on to drugs. I'm saying to her, like, weed, it could help your mental health problems. Same with coke and DMT. Yeah, man. Tell us about the chocolate fountain. Bro, that story's old, man. My gay uncle had a chocolate fountain, and he used to put his gay brother in the fountain, so he had all chocolate in his arse, and he used to lick the chocolate out of his boyfriend's arsehole. His arse crack. Weed could make it worse though, to be frank. Yeah, but it's good content, isn't it? It's good to catch her on camera, you know, freaking out. I've told her she'll have a meltdown. Did you ever try magic mushrooms? Well, that's another one. But I need to like do it slowly, innit? Yeah, have a bit of this weed. You know, when she comes around, just have a bit, chill you out. And then get her on the DMT, the LSD, the coke. Right, someone just said, I'm crying, laughing face, yeah? And then below that, someone said, this is boring as fuck, man. Do something sporadic. So, back in the day when I had a radio show, this woman said she wanted to get on my radio show, innit? I used to do it with this guy called Austin. This nice white man that I used to do a show with and socialise, and we fucked the same women together and all this kind of shit. But then she pussied out, you know, at the last minute. She got anxiety. No. Me and the guy did a radio show, then we went out afterwards, met up with a few women, brought one of them back here. I was in the other room, I fucked her in the other room. As soon as I banged her, she got up, came in here and banged Austin, who was sleeping on his settee. I would never do a threesome with another man. 250 plus live viewers at 1:30 in the morning on a Monday night, laughing face. Like I said, if you're in, you're in. If you're not, fuck off. I ain't begging you, man. Have you washed the sofa? No, but I need to get my bedroom carpet cleaned professionally. Because this woman came round one time, innit? I got head off her. She like threw up, you know, on my fucking carpet. And I can't stand it. I had to put a towel, you know, over the vomit. How long ago? 6 months. Vomited because of your dick. Nah, she was just a mess. She was from Bristol, like Burt Legion. She was just a mess. Fat, flat ass. I was walking around town with her in it, and I was ashamed. I put my hood up. You know, a woman with a flat ass, it's just so unattractive, man. You don't even need tits as long as you got a nice ass. Up in 4 hours watching this like a simp at this time. The White Skellington. Yeah, no, arse is horrible. I agree. It's just so unattractive. Even if her face ain't all that. This woman here who I'm trying to get on the videos, she's got a nice arse. And that's why I want to lick it. But she's got irritable bowel syndrome. So it's a bit of a risk. Because one time she wanted to come round, didn't it? And I said, come on in, come round, walk around. It's 5 minutes. She's like, oh, I need to get a taxi. Because I've got irritable bowel syndrome. So I can't be hanging about in the streets. Because I could shit myself at any minute. Big tits are a bonus, but arse is essential, 100%. Even if she had like just a flat chest, you know, with like 2 little nipples popping up. You know, as long as she's got an arse, that's all that matters. +1 live viewer from Mexico at 6 p.m. Yeah. What are you saying? Is that you, yeah? You're in Mexico. That's why I didn't enjoy that stream that I did, you know, when I was out and about. And that guy, the Captain Hook guy, because it was just, I couldn't appreciate the chat. Now I'm looking at it. Same when I was driving and I tried to do that driving stream, I couldn't really see the chat. So I just didn't really enjoy it. There's a pattern here, so. I don't like all the gulping, but because you can hear me swallowing, innit? And you're a fucking man, and I'm a man. Would you ever become an actor? Yeah, I'm trying to get in the Nassim Ahmed film. "7 hours behind." That's the guy from Mexico. Are you from Mexico, or are you just on holiday in Mexico? But yeah, I definitely want to fucking lick her out, man. I'm from Detroit, USA, watching Thai. Well, I think you're lying, but you're just trying to sound interesting, I think. I had a bit of an argument, you know, with my brother when I went to see him the other day. Because he was like saying to me, all you do is come round here and just take. You never bring anything. And it's like, I paid £15 to come and see you. What are you talking about? I destroyed my brother verbally. I was really proud of myself. I really destroyed him. And that's what I used to do as a kid. You know, when me and my brother were kids, I used to destroy him verbally. You know, when we shared a bunk bed, I used to destroy him verbally. You know, like I do with these fucking pussies in boxing. So my brother, he'd have to resort to physical violence, you know, because he's older than me and heavier. But this woman's inbred, so I want to hear her story, and I'm going to try and capture it on a stream. What I'm going to do is I'm going to schedule a stream when I'm texting her, arranging for her to come round in a taxi. I got the tenner ready, because I went to the cash machine before I did this stream, you know, to get a tenner in case she came round in a taxi, because it'd be really good content. She's inbred, she's got mental health problems, she's got nice big tits, she's got a nice big pair of flapping lips, yeah, that flap down. Wicked content idea, that's what I'm talking about. I told you I was going to step it up. Are you washing the taste of that burger breath out your mouth, Tyrone? Well, I am definitely dehydrated, and they say that that's what makes your breath stink when you're dehydrated. That's one of them. But I thought if I drink loads of water before she comes, I'll be pissing. If I'm banging her and I need a piss, it kind of ruins it, innit? Big, thick, juicy thighs, yeah. That's Deontay Wilder's missus, innit? She's put a restraining order in. She's got a restraining order against Deontay Wilder, saying that he's been physically and verbally abusive, mentally, as well. And I was checking it out, innit? I meant to do a video about it. I need to stop smoking weed, man, because it's taking away my, you know, my drive to just put together a good video and edit it and put it together. Yeah, because I had a good idea to do a video. She only got with him in like 2018, yeah? She married him then. And that's when he beat that Bermane Stiverne, you know, in 2018, you know, to win a belt, his first proper belt. And like, you see that Zhang, yeah? Yo, chat, I'm going to be honest with you, like, you better give me a super chat, because I'm just having such a good time here. But I don't want it to end, you know, because the fucking funds are low. I was on a roll, man. That's what I'm saying, man. You fucked it up. I was on a roll, man. Talking about Deontay Wilder. I did some research in it, but I didn't manage to put together a video. So I was gonna fucking... See, that's what I'm saying, man. This is what I'm talking about. Let me just show you this thing here. You see, as soon as I started talking about, like, the elites, yeah, I get a fucking email in it from YouTube saying, connect with brand deals on YouTube, get started. And that popped up as well, like before, when I was talking about dodgy things. Looking for more chances to get brand partnerships. We have you covered. Yeah, it could be a coincidence, innit? But it's like when I talk about dodgy stuff, like things pop up. They're watching you. Yeah, me and that woman's messages got encrypted. But I don't know what that means, to be honest with you. The Black Critter conveniently giving off blowjob signals to avoid a beating. Hold on a sec, you can't even see that. That's what I mean, man. There's too much things to fucking... You see that, yeah? I think he's referencing one of my old videos. You know, the Black Critter. I can't remember what happened, but he was under some serious pressure, you know, from me. Oh, I think he had a fight with that Tyrone McKenna, innit? Yeah, there's so much there. I need to go back to that old stuff. Because, like, look at this. You see that? You see the Black Critter with that thing there? And you know, behind it, it's a little fake ID that I put together. You know, so I can get a few little discounts. You know, on the bus, you know, pretending to be Umar, IFL Umar. You know, and I've called him Mr. Coogan Booth. So yeah, it's creative, man. Get some mad discounts. Because, like, you know, when we got back from Morocco, me and Boxing King Media, I had some Moroccan coins in it, and they look like £2 coins. But they're not worth £2 of English money. They're worth like £1. So I used to use them, innit? You know, it's like £2 of English money. These scams, I told you about that boxer Jordan Gill. He's with Eddie Hearn, innit? He used to sell fake £20 notes, you know, for £20 of real money. And I bought a few and I used them. I used one in a taxi. But you see, if I use this, yeah? You see, if I use that ID, you know, in town, like, or I mean, like getting on a bus or something to get discount, because it's like £2 on a bus, but with that, it's £1. So I'm saving a bit of cash. But you know, if the police like search me again and they fucking find that, and they watch these videos, man. So, but I'm willing to take the risk. Yeah, nothing like a good live stream for trying to incriminate himself, laughing face. Well, that's it, because I'm not really bothered about rules and restrictions. But that's part of being artistic, isn't it? You're pushing it. You're pushing boundaries. That's why these streams are so addictive. How much for the wrestling belt? Yeah, I want a stupid belt, you know, in Dudley, and I've chucked it behind the settee, man. I'm sick of it. It's ugly. But if you want to buy it, just give me a super chat of more than £500. That form of ID is art. Yeah, that's it. Yes, Chris, what are you saying, man? Thanks for the 79 pence. Not worth 20 quid, no? Well, give me 19. And it's yours. I can't see it anyway. It's gone, man. Oh, come on, man. This is a long stream, innit? I'll give you 20 for it, but Legion said, give me 20 quid and I'll just send it you. Simple. It's something to talk about as well, you know, in the streams. The Black Caller said, thanks for the shitty review. Yeah, he was kind of waffling, innit? He was kind of waffling, and then I seen that he kind of put up a stream of me or something, and I tried to find it, and it was, yeah, this wasn't really that entertaining, so I just wrapped it up and just came back to base. Are you going to defend the belt? No, because I just don't want to feel like I've been manipulated, you know, by Boxing King Media and that promoter. Tyrone, yeah. If I'm with white people, I don't call myself Tyrone because it's too black. It's like Jamal or Lakeisha, you know, all that dead shit, fucking black shit. I can't wait to lick this woman out, you know. You know, just get her, yeah, man, I'm telling you. I've listened to this all the way through. I know, listen, man, I watch some bullshit. Sometimes I watch that idiot Triple R, and he's just a mess, and I just love watching him, you know, and his downfall. Can't nick out a fat bird. Well, when she's on her back and her legs are open, it's like the fat drops down, don't it? So you can kind of get in there. I know what you mean, but it depends how fat they are. I checked my BMI today, and I'm like 23.6 or something, which is like in the healthy zone. 24 or above is like obese. So I'm just under obese. No, I think I'm just under overweight. But yeah, like I say, she's got like big, like possy lips, and I like sucking on them. You know, like a kid with a dummy. Yeah, I don't want to bring kids into it, but and she like sent me a message in it the other day saying, yeah, thanks for that. So I know she's tuned in. Definitely inhaling because I'm getting high in it. I'm high already. What are you man saying anyway? And you got lives. Are you at work? I don't know what the fuck they're doing, man. Did Kel ever show you the chocolate brownies? What you mean his punches? I used to hate getting that message from Dominic Ingle, you know, saying to me, "You sparring with Kel tomorrow morning, 10 a.m, yeah?" And I used to think, nah, fuck this, I hate this. So I didn't message him back, innit, Dominic Ingle. And then he'd like message me back about 10 minutes later, you know, with a question mark. You know, because he wants me to spar with Kell Brook in the morning to the head. And I was just like, bro, this is mad. Why am I doing this shit? But then I got in there and I always did okay. I always did okay against Kell Brook. Because I know I had to, because I know I would get fucked up, if I wasn't on point. I can't wank. I'm gone. Yeah, well, fuck off then. Or you're saying it in that stupid way like these people do, like when they say I'm dead, when they're trying to make out like something's funny. These people are idiots, man. I can't breathe, laughing face. Is that what you're doing? If you're going, go. I ain't begging nobody. Oh, I love weed, man. This is such a good job. But give me some more super chats. You got a minute. I don't mess around here. Go. Oh, £2 popped up. F Smith, be safe, yeah? Thanks for that. What a guy, man. Like, that was like 5 seconds into my threat. £2 just popped up. So, if I just keep doing it, I'm finna make some serious pee. But yeah, my brother, like, complaining, because I took some of his tobacco, to build a spliff. And he was, like, complaining, innit? Saying, how irritating that is. But it's like, if my brother came round here every day and we had a nice little chat and I made him a cup of tea, I wouldn't say, oh, you're fucking using up my tea bags. First to send £20 is the real Thai FL superfan. Yeah, if you send me £20, yeah, I'll fucking, obviously, other than sexual, I'll fucking do it, man. If you want me to give you a little ring, give you a bit of counselling, yeah, a bit of therapy, I'll fucking give you a ring, man. Therapy. Ha 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 ha. Okay, so you're laughing, yeah? This woman messaged me on Facebook. She's called Caroline. And she said to me, I just want to let you know that you made my ex-husband really happy, you in your videos. He took his own life. So I just wanted to say thanks, for keeping him entertained, throughout the latter period of his life. £2 from Popcorn Lover. Thanks for that. That was your first super chat. And this other guy gave me a super chat back in the day. And he said that he felt a bit like he wanted to delete himself. And he asked me to ring him, and just give him that therapy that I was just talking about. But I didn't. So I don't know what happened to him. PG or Tetley, Yorkshire tea every time. I hate Yorkshire, but I fucking love the tea bags. But to see that message pop up from that Caroline, It just give me that boost, man. So these little idiots who say, "Oh, I don't even talk to some family, you know, because of like Nonskate and things like that." Like, I just fucked them off. Man can't take a joke, man. Fuck off. Do you still drink peppermint hot chocolate? Sometimes I go Starbucks, you know, just sit down and just people watch, looking through the window. You know, nice women, it's getting hot in it, so the women's tits are coming out, you know, when you can see their nipples. I just love it, man. Did you contemplate deleting yourself during Nonskate? Not at all. Absolutely not. That would have been the worst time for me to die, because people would have loved it. I didn't want to give them the satisfaction. I would never delete myself. I'd like to fucking end somebody else, but not myself. You're so relatable. Thumbs up. Callum Smith, yeah. You're the one who loves Eminem, innit? What did the police say when they nicked you? When? Depends when you're talking. They're always on my fucking... They all know me, innit? All the police know me. This other copper the other day, I was walking, innit? And he like looked at me, this little fucker. And he was like looking at me smiling, innit? And he was like, "Where are you off to tonight then?" And I said, "I'm going home." And he said, "Well, the cameras will be watching you." And I just thought, fuck these people, man. Bro, I need to get out of here. Big brother out here. And like, you know, the other day, yeah, this is what I mean. Right, I think it's that time, you know. It's time for a bit of blackmail, and it's been working so far, and I hope it works on this woman as well. I'm quite good, you know, psychologically. Right, go. You got a minute to give me a super chat. I got so many stories. Blackmail, like I'm gonna blackmail this woman. I kind of don't want to get one now. You got 20 seconds. I don't want to get one because I want to wrap it up. You fucking ruined it, man. It's pathetic. Absolutely pathetic.